Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Constantine, how are you feeling?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you might want to know more concerning the, events that have taken place.
The attempted coup d'etat of the traitors. Yes, I am eager to hear what has transpired within these very walls. When I think of the cold-blooded face of that treacherous Kurt. You showed exemplary true courage. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
And saved our city and our Mother Cardinal. An immense service that we shall never forget. She has asked me to relay to you her most profound gratitude.
To me? How very nice of her. I imagine that you know that Hikmet had less luck. She flies the banners of the Coin Guard as we speak. Most of the scholars were massacred, but their governor has sought refuge here. This treacherous commander must be celebrating at least his partial success. But his victory will be for a short time. He must be stupid to have thought that the nations of the continents will let him trade with them and won't cut him off. I wish him luck in finding a port that will welcome him, and you were able to catch his lieutenants. The squires will pay for the crimes of their masters, as happens too often.
It is hard to swallow that Kurt betrayed us. We've known him for such a long time. To think that he trained both of us, drumming into us, fight with honor. How tragically ironic.
You were able to turn that to our advantage. That little phrase is what saved our lives. As to why he betrayed us, he has taken that with him to the tomb. Fortunately, the entire guard did not follow his example. Many have remained loyal.
What do you plan on doing to them? How can we give them our complete trust?
We cannot. But we cannot do without soldiers either. We shall have them pledge allegiance to the Congregation of Merchants, and I shall name a trustworthy intendant to keep them in line. Nothing more can be done. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right. I'm listening.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain and we're yet to discover a cure. Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, Your Highness, we have the best physicians in the world. It shouldn't stop Father Petrus from praying for a miracle. It can't do any harm.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Telemaea pray for the Malihora, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose...
I'll follow the leads and find a way. Hold on. I'll be back.
And let's go! And let's go!
Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desarde. I've come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladned? Are you not a Donegad as well?
It is true. But my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness. The Malihora.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave, and must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these Moin Shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the Moin Shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenland started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded. And recently, many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this Master Hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Good day. I'm the legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light, and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated, chosen people.
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlins is somehow linked to the demons on the isle. Whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people. Defeat these demons.
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart.
And you expect us to leave? No.
I must go. We're going to need to find some leverage if we want to force these missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings will give us something we can use to put pressure on them. One more thing.
Yes?
I must... Good day. Are you the Master Hunter?
Beurtir to Madren, I'd say. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places.
The Denegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the...
The Tenlands have been angered. The beasts have always lived here. But of late, they attack on sight. It may be that the Tenlands killed them.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Denegad, but the attacks happen more and more often. And I try to chase them away, to destroy any nests that I've... And now our children disappear.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find a sister...
I will go and see them. I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlands.
You must destroy their nests. There are more. I would have taken care of it, but I did not find the two others.
And how would I...
You must burn them and kill. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer... The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when...
I thank you for your advice. We shall go... Isn't it odd that these creatures who...
Yes. Yes.
What do you know? Speak.
I do not speak of things I am not sure. Naikse, like you, do not...
Is there anything that we might...
Besides destroying their nest, do you know the art of crafting weapons?
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this...
What do you know of...
The Mind Shakers? They speak of light, of demon. All that they want is for us to join them. They want to make us Renaigse. Their words do not touch those old enough to understand. They follow them to their Eden village.
Have you tried to fight them?
No, but some have fought. I think if not for the attacks, no one but hope fled our village. And the weak...
It sounds as if the attacks begin... I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests. Here is your weapon. It has been made new.
Thank you. You have given it back its purpose. It belonged to my master before me, and it may be that you are more on Almanawi. During my walks, I saw I felt that he called them.
Why didn't you try to kill him?
He is very strong, and the others protect him. I placed traps all around it.
You say he doesn't have his place here. What do you...
That he was brought here to attract the other, but I cannot prove this. That is why I did not wish to...
I must be going. Good day. I've been sent here by your Denega.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mind Shakers.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt...
Then I will tell you.
Your sister, What does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been...
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing.
Is there anyone in the village that might want her?
No, everyone loves her.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The mine shakers took notice. And the boy...
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a stranger. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? I must leave now. Good day. My name is de Sardet, from the congregation.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing.
Your Denegar asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be...
This is true? I hope your words to be heartfelt.
Can you describe your brother?
He is young, rather tall. He is such a nice boy. But he is...
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared?
It was 2 days past. I saw...
And you cannot...
No, he was full of joy.
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in it. He didn't get along particularly well with them. Perhaps the missionaries. He did...
It's still a lead. Was he close?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual, but he no longer wants to share. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother.
What do you think most likely happened?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands, but he knew how to avoid. He got into a fight with them a while.
You think the missionaries might have sought...
I don't know, but he might have went to find them in their village.
I will go and see. Maybe they... I must be leaving.
Well,
Not yet. Did your brother know the other girl?
Yes. It is because of...
Could she be the source of his happiness?
I don't think so. They have been friends since...
A promise can be broken. And it might be the reason your brother has kept...
Perhaps. But what would it matter? He would not have fled with her.
Could you tell me about the missionaries?
The mine shakers. They said it was a perfect place, where all is...
Their words seem to have been to your liking.
And now, their stories of light are difficult to imagine. But my brother fought with them. He told me that these mine shakers were liars. I don't really...
The story about... What can you tell us?
They are beasts that live near in all...
Yes, Caddis...
I know where to find one. My brother should not have left the village.
I must be leaving. It seems our 2 missing youths were together here. No need for a seer to see that there must have been something more than friendship between them.
Do you have any news?
Not yet. But... Was your sister fond of a young fisherman who also
They have known each other since they were little.
only friends?
Yes. He defended her when the mind shakers...
The brother of the young fisherman told me that he suspected him to be in love.
He defended her because he has heart, and because she is his friend. If the boy had a sweetheart, then it...
Listen, I really need to know everything that can... Hiding something, anything...
I have told you everything that I can.
If your sister broke the promise, we shall keep the secret.
I believe you, Donegad. And I shall... You are right.
Why did you hide that from me?
You are a Renaigse. You do not understand. When two young people give themselves to one another, they weave a bond, but breaking it would mean banishment.
I see. That's why they had to meet in secret.
In the clearing.
I shall go and see if I... Could you tell me anything about...
They are Monison.
What do you mean?
They came to our beautiful village. Many heard their words. I believe they wanted to...
The one who's awesome?
Yes.
I'm going to have to go. Tell me about...
Before. But now they are everywhere. They've even been known to come as close as the clearing.
Do you know how to...
No.
Very well.
It is possible.
I must leave now. Why did it take her so much time to accept that her sister was in love with that boy?
Because her sister was betrothed to another. Breaking a promise is taking the risk of being exiled. Does one's word mean nothing on your island?
Breaking a betrothal would be just as problematic in a noble family of Serene. Why should it be different here?
Given the presence of the tenons in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go!
It's dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
We are near water, in the area the fisherman's brother mentioned. A nest must be close to here.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go!
The ideal. I must kill the dominant one before destroying it.
Poison on my blade, and let's go! Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Poison on my blade, and let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area. The hunter mentioned that the dominant one only came out at dawn. I should come back later. It is dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Poison on my blade! And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
The third nest is destroyed. The master hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure.
my blade.
How can these so-called religious men dare to abuse these young people? I thought that the word of the Enlightened was very clear on this subject.
They do not see us as fellow humans, so they think they can do anything they want to us.
One more thing.
Yes?
I found a document in your belongings. The content is quite enlightening. Your missionaries have forgotten the divine teachings. Are not all forms of abuse against your religious commitments?
A few missionaries did stray from the path. This is true. But our mission is too vital to let their zealous natures dissuade us. You should have never read that.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate.
Stop! We lay down our weapons.
Now leave the region and do not return.
We shall not forget the manner in which you have treated us. But you shall not see us here again.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half-eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail. That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great Tenland the hunter spoke of.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Three corpses. One is older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The two others are more recent. A missing couple. They were dragged here, buried alive. What a tragedy.
Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
I can't believe that these missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Now you understand why some of us fight against the Renaigse. Their words are always sweet, but all they bring is death.
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's
May the beasts answer your calling, on Almanawi. The village will at last fall.
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
Yes. I'm truly very sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Ser Tonsidag, please do not tell me that she is dead.
I found her body in the lair of the Great Tenman, not far from the clearing.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I'm so sorry. We found them both dead.
I must bring her body back to carry out the rite.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but it would be better to be prudent.
I shall follow your counsel on Almanawi. 2 deaths are enough. Thank you. Thank you.
I must leave now.
May the beasts answer the village.
Well, on Almanawi, have you found?
I found him, but I'm truly sorry your brother is dead.
May the earth, well, he knew every stone on our lands.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They would meet in a clearing, and they must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise. I found both of them.
How terrible. I must recover his body, to give it up to the earth.
With the body of the girl he loved, in a cavern near the clearing. But it is a dangerous place. Other Tenlands might still...
I have a duty owed to my little brother.
I must be leaving. The nests are destroyed, and with the death of the White Tenland, the attacks should cease. And we were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Katasak should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
I can see from your face that...
Indeed. I put the White Tenland down, who was enraging his... The attack should no longer trouble. I also encouraged the missionaries to leave.
I regret that violence was necessary to make them...
In the end, we found the missing young ones. But alas, it was too late.
Undivorced to your end. You did well on Almanawi. No, they should...
Will you agree to accompany me now?
I have packed what is needed. I am ready to journey with you.
This pain, it'll be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze, consumed by a smoldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katisak, Constantine. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Rnaikse, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.